We're at Westfield Middle School in beautiful Westfield, Indiana, and we are a proud host of the 2024 MidCon Conference. As educators, whether you're teachers or administrators, you're always wanting to get better. And what a great opportunity to have a great conference be right in our hometown and in our school.
Middle schools do get overlooked quite a bit. They just lump them with high school or lump them at the upper end of elementary. Sometimes people make the mistake of thinking that middle school is just junior or tiny versions of high school. So if we just do high school stuff, that's the most preparatory thing you can do. No, they have a completely unique disposition, set of skills, readiness levels, ways of thinking. So it is so overtly different.
It's such an important time in adolescence. We're affiliated with a program called Schools to Watch that looked at what is it that a great middle school does. And so they did this big study in the 90s and came up with the things that great middle schools did. So I went to Keep Indiana Learning's Building Thinking Classrooms Conference, and I was amazed. So we were thrilled that we got to partner with Keep Indiana Learning. It was a pure delight to see how they operate and work together as a team.
Many times our high schools get the credit for how some of these kids do in high school, and they deserve it. But we had our time with them in middle school, and for us, it's 2 short years. And a lot of times, middle school teachers put all this work and love into your students, but you might not reap the benefits. So that's why I think it's great to have a conference that's just for them.
I tried to teach high school for a few years, and I just found that there's less flexibility of high school teachers. There's more sort of rigidity. I love middle school because it's often a tight staff community, but also teachers are more willing to try new things and to take risks and to do things a little bit differently.
Well, I kind of feel like working in middle school is energizing in that you're in the front line of humanity. They're most raw and candid. And what you say is still valued is important. They're not apathetic yet. They're still very enthusiastic, and that they have to kind of forge their own voice. So sometimes they try on other people's personas, other voices, certain vocabulary, and it doesn't work for them, and they find that out. But you're there to walk with them through those anxious moments. When you work with middle school kids, I get to help shape how people are going to respond to conflict, get along with each other, collaborate in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, which can be traced back to experiences you had between ages 10 and 15.
I love middle school. I've been teaching middle school for a while. I know some of the Keep Indiana Learning staff through our joint work in middle schools. I used to teach next door to Marty Hoover once upon a time at Guyan Creek Middle School. We always joked that we loved being each other's teaching neighbors. And I've also worked with Courtney through various math things throughout the state. So I feel like I know a lot of the staff and have done things with them at different times.
The Keep Indiana Learning team and all the other people who have been helping to sponsor this have just been the Cadillac of hospitality and professionalism. They know their craft, so they know education. I do a lot of these, and I would put this way up there as these people know what they're doing. They've done it before. I mean, you can tell expertise when you see it, but they're extremely thoughtful and they're interested in you as an individual. I can't think of anything better.